life can be magical for people for different reasons. You know, different things are perceived differently to some people. You know, something mundane might be extremely magical to another person. Well, I can tell you, my friends, I have discovered my magic, and that is squirrels. Fox squirrels, to be specific. After we lost our ham, whom we loved dearly, we were heartbroken, and that one hurt deeply. We have, in the last week and a half or so, been able to rescue three little ones, and we are going to got two eastern grays, which are going off to their new home tomorrow, so they can be trained to be released. And this little fella is going to stay with us, and we are going to get him vet care. See, the problem with Ham was we didn't know anything was wrong with her, and they're not exactly legal. They're not really illegal, but you know, you gotta go through a few steps. And when I discovered she was not seeming to be herself, I knew I had to do something. So I did end up finding an exotic pet vet that would see her once without a permit, and he helped us get a permit, you know, and figured out that she had the problems that she had. And so I have already filed all the necessary paperwork for this fella because, you know, I don't know if things would have changed. I feel like we probably would have had a better shot had we known much earlier of her problems. And so this little guy is going to get vet care from day one, and he will be neutered the second that his little man bits are available for such a procedure, which I hear is extremely easy and safe. You know, we'll never replace our girl, never be able to, and you know, we wouldn't want to.
Bet if I give him a grape, he'll eat that.
soft Cheerio.
Well, friends, it's official. Mr. Hooper has graduated to the penthouse. He is just a crazy man, and he is learning to climb and jump and all kinds of stuff. And it's really quite fun to watch, actually. Right now, we're clearly in WrestleMania mode. Little WrestleManiac. Say hi to the peoples. Sir.
Only make subtle vibrations. The bristles should be soft so they don't damage gums. But in truth, no one has the time and patience to do it correctly. So we decided to create something new.
Well, Mr. Hooper is out running around, and he has made his way over to his old bed. And now he just wants your head, Knucklehead. Wants to wrestle. As usual. Over here on his cat tower, we got actually have two 80-inch cat towers. One of them is in there. The other one is over there. I had to take the top piece off of this one just so Ham and now Dinglesniff here can't get up to the top and mess with the lighting or the wood or any of that business. However, his little, hold on, buddy, his little shelf here that he likes to hang on has this little play toy, which he has currently eaten the face off of. But I just thought it was so funny. When he hangs, he'll just hang by his back feet and take his hands and his, obviously his face. And, well, kind of like this. Actually, just like that. And that's why I always called my squirrels bat monkeys. Because they hang like bats, but they're like little monkeys. Anyway, that always cracked me up. So he'll sit here and hang upside down and just play with this thing with his back feet hooked up here. And just his two front feet and, his head. And he could play like that for quite a while. Little Goober is growing fast. He's moved on to a lot more solid foods. We introduced kale. Leafy greens are the best for squirrels in general. It has the correct phosphorus calcium ratio for uptake to stay away from metabolic bone disease and such, and just for health. They seem to love a little tomato too, so I give them a little tiny tomato. And I figure, I don't know for sure, but I would imagine a tomato is probably just about as sugary as a grape, so he gets very little of that. I threw in some Cheerios, some granola again. I threw in 2 sunflower seeds. I threw in 2 pieces of like dried hardened corn, which is kind of a squirrel feed. Right now, he's still having formula half the time, and so we are trying to stay as nutritional as possible, but I'm also letting him explore different things with his teeth. Different flavors, different textures, and such. But trying to make sure he gets lots of leafy greens. And he has just he doesn't eat like a full set of bottle anymore. He takes part of it here and there during the day, and as you can see here, he just picks at his food during the day. So to be honest with you, the formula is the majority of his nutrition. So while introducing some of the solid and crunchy foods, we are making sure that he's still getting the proper nutrition for a growing boy. So Hooper right now is, I guess, asserting his dominance against the kitty. He just kind of went full-blown attack mode there. The cat is now moved across the room on top of a chair. But he was clucking and chirping and basically tried to jump on the cat, but held on to the back of my shirt with the back of his feet and kind of went out and came back. That's my boy. We had 2 squirrel blocks already this morning, and he just had a half a grape. Mr. Hooper is growing fast. Very fast. He is a wild man. He's also a morning person. He sleeps at night, but boy, is he ready to rock and roll in the morning. Wrestle time for a couple hours. Then we eat, then we nap. Anyway, just wanted to check in with you guys. Mr. Hoop is coming along rather nicely. He's developing quite the little personality. And yeah, wild man.